Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. In a strong way, we got a flash forward about what's going to happen in this season, and oh my god, I am just like really excited for us to get to that part, and at the same time I don't want anything bad to happen. So like, it's a weird mix of feelings, but oh my god, this show is just so great. I am always so hyped up for every single one of these episodes because damn, this show just goes to places. Will is still under arrest and suspicion. Things are just going downhill for him, but he has mind clarity. He started to remember how Abigail's ear got into his throat and probably stomach as well. And wow, wow, that is a stuff of nightmares. We've seen all of the characters having to deal with this turn of events. We've seen all of the characters coming to terms about what they think they know about Will now, and how that changes or not changes their view about Will as a person. And it's always like really interesting, and at the same time so jarring for us as the audience, because we know that Will is just basically being framed quite masterfully, but he's been framed, so it's difficult to watch him go through all of this. But at least he has some clarity, he has his goals pretty much figured out in his mind. I just want to see how this is going to play out, if Hannibal is going to slip up somehow, if Will is going to find a way to expose Hannibal, if it's going to be a mixture of both. As I said since the very beginning of the show, I am quite excited to see if Hannibal gets caught, and at the same time I am just rooting for him not to get caught, for him to get away with murder, because Hannibal is my favorite character of this show. So I want to see him get caught just because I want to see how the other characters react to that information, and because I want to see what Hannibal could do in that situation. So yeah, it's just really interesting. We are dealing with another murderer person committing crimes, this time in a color scheme kind of deal that it's like really weird, but all of these crimes have been weird so far, so I am not even surprised by that. All of these crimes are just always so interesting and original almost, so they give me goosebumps in the best and the worst way possible. So I am really excited to see how they're going to catch this guy or girl. We don't know who that person is. We don't have enough information because we are focusing more about Will and the whole situation there. Hannibal is being the new Will, which is, ironic and kind of really interesting. I really like that. But that girl, sorry, I don't remember her name, but I think that she's in the forensics team. Well, she came to the prison. Well, not really a prison, but well, the place where Will is staying right now. And she asked him about these murders. So I am going to guess that they're probably going to find out the killer in this episode. All of the interactions between Hannibal and Will have been just so exciting to watch, but Damn, just so tense. So many different feelings. Oh god. I really want to see what's going to happen for Jack to get, well, to get more suspicious about Hannibal, because they've been like really trying to investigate Hannibal as much as they can, even when they don't really believe that it's him. But they haven't found anything, and I am not surprised by that. Hannibal is really thorough and really, he really thinks ahead. He's really careful. That's why he hasn't been caught. He's really intelligent. So I don't think that the slip up is going to be that possible unless he is in the right the wrong state of mind for him to slip up, because he's been at it for a while now, and like really, really closely. So damn. Anyway, I'm just like really excited to see what's going to happen in this episode. I really want to see. I hope that I don't need my plushie for this episode. Things haven't been as creepy as before in this start of the season, so let's hope that I don't need my plushie. Plus, I am watching this in the daytime. I usually watch Hannibal in nighttime, but this it is day. It is 1 p.m. right now, so I shouldn't get so scared. Let's hope. And yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well, and I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? This person has to be in such a state of shock and adrenaline, and I don't know, maybe, oh no, this is so creepy. Like, how could you stand that kind of pain? Oh my god. Oh god, no, this is so creepy. It doesn't even bother me that there are corpses lying around as much as it bothers me the fact that he just peeled off a layer of his skin while trying to run. Like, baby, honey, you're not going to run. You're not going to be able to run. Let's be for real. But okay, he's in a state of shock, so makes sense. He's trying. I have to give him that. He's really trying. Oh my god. This person came prepared. Ugh, that is so creepy. Okay, I think that it's a man. Yeah, I think that it's a him. Well, he's kind of thinking it through. There are no many options for him to not get caught, but he's kind of being, almost smart. I don't think he's going to get away with it, but actually, for the circumstances, he's thinking pretty straightforward, like in a good way. I don't think that this guy is going to take him back into the color skin palette. Oh god, because now he's like injured. This is bad. Like, just jump, babe. You don't have any choice. Like, well, he didn't have a lot of options there. Oh well, at least he tried. Oh god.
I've lost the plot. Unreliable narrator of my own story.
That's going to look at it.
Incomplete self. There are pieces of you can't see.
I'm afraid to see. I don't know who I am anymore.
without remembering your
Oh god, I love this. I love this. But oh my god, I feel so bad for Will.
Betrayed by you.
Oh, honey.
Betrayal was
Yeah.
the only thing that felt real to me.
Oh. Oh god.
I trusted you.
Yeah. Like, a lot.
And I needed to trust you.
and you can't trust me.
Oof. Oof.
Very,
My poor baby.
very confused.
Of course you are.
Well, let us help you. Let me help you.
Oh. 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 Oh, that was low. That was low. No, I just...
I need your help.
I just hate... I just really hate what's happening to Will. I really do. Like, it makes for good entertainment, that's for sure, but I hate it because I really care for his character. I really care for him, so... I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. He has a...
Your actions, particularly your past actions with regards to me and my attack.
Ooh.
Did you share these questions with Jack Crawford?
I'm going to assume not.
No.
I think that she should, but...
I'm
Damn.
just as guilty as you.
Yeah.
Perhaps that is what you intended.
What exactly-
Damn. Damn, this is getting tense.
I cannot say.
Ooh, these shots.
I've had
Oh,
to
God.
draw a conclusion
Ooh.
based on what I glimpsed through the stitching of the person suit that you wear. And the conclusion that I've drawn
Oh, God.
is that you are dangerous.
That's one way to put it.
Sorry you feel that way.
Sure you are, hon.
Don't come to my home again.
I don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't know. Like, now
I
he's
will see myself.
in a difficult position because of...
Fascinating insight, Miss Katz.
I
If
think
Will Graham himself were here in the room.
that's what I was thinking. He
Yes, it
he has, yeah, both of them were like, huh,
Graham.
huh.
Shut your mouth. Is there a reason you didn't come to me before you decided to go talk to him?
I figured you'd say no,
You figured correctly.
but I knew you'd want to say yes.
You knew that.
You put me in an awkward position, Jack. I had to go because I knew you wouldn't. If you had gone like you wanted, I wouldn't have had to.
Makes
Why
sense.
didn't you?
Because Will Graham is either delusional or he's a psychopath, neither of which I can trust.
Fine, so don't trust him. Just listen to him.
I'm listening. This is what I'm hearing.
It's
If
complicated.
he's delusional, it's because I made him that way. If he's a psychopath,
Won't.
we didn't have this conversation. And since we didn't have this conversation, I want you to
He
go
can't-
and do whatever it is you believe it is your job to do.
Yeah, he can't stop you from reading it.
Do you know what your job is?
Saving lives, catching bad guys.
Then do it.
I mean, oh, that visual is amazing. I like that. Wow. That's an ability right there. Damn. Oh, I like that. I like that. Ooh, yeah. Will again?
I've been advised to stay on this side of the line.
Select patients have taken to urinating on the therapists.
I would argue drawing a line might encourage a pissing contest.
I'm not interested in a pissing contest with you, Dr. Lecter. Please pull up your chair. I'm gonna need something in return.
Hmm.
There are things you don't have. I can talk to the chief of staff.
Children?
He's being very cooperative.
Oh, of course he is. He loves when I have visitors. He's recording every word. He's gossipy that way.
Who do you work with?
I'm wondering if you can get me the thing I really want.
Hmm. Which is?
I want you to ignore all the evidence against me.
Oh, that is a hard
Right.
one.
I can't get that.
How many colors will this killer add to his box of crayons?
Say I ignore the evidence against you. What then?
Strike it from your mental record. Start over. If I'm guilty, I'll find more evidence. If I'm not guilty, you'll maybe find that too.
Hmm. That is really interesting. It could work.
I'll keep looking.
Good. Give me the file. I'll tell you what I think.
Oh my god. Will's understanding of Hannibal is just top notch. Like, he is starting to really understand him. Oh, he wanted to go there first? And he is completely prepared for what I am seeing. Wow. That is a lot of plastic. I didn't even knew that they made things like this. But he arrived at the place. Yeah, no, this is definitely the correct place. So what are you going to do, babe? Wouldn't there be like a smell because of how many corpses there are? Or maybe the chemicals and this structure here? I don't know. Whew. Okay. Oh. Well, damn.
Hello.
Ah!
I love your work.
That's one way to make an entrance. He's so unhinged.
The killer to cut off his leg just so he'd fit.
Oh my god!
Colors
He kept a souvenir. Wow, that's smooth.
What did Dr. Lecter say? The eye looks beyond this world into the next and sees a reflection of man himself.
But couldn't that
There was
need
never
to be?
supposed to be a reflection. The killer's having an existential crisis after all. The question is, how did he find his faith?
Are we really sure that you can cook with that, babe? I know about your culinary skills, but is that really healthy because of all of the chemicals that we're in? I would love to see him cook. Like, this man is just 10 out of 10. He's a 10. And the red flag, but anyway, we are colorblind. Actually, that looks good.
This is my design. Dead eye of vision and consciousness. I am fixed and unseeing. Unless someone else sees me. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong.
God.
You're so different from everyone else. I didn't put you here. You are not my design.
Oh God. Ah. Oh my God, that visual though.
Killing must feel good to God, too. He does it all the time.
Oh
We're not
God, yeah.
created in his image.
Ooh. Perfume?
And the conclusion that I've drawn is that you are dangerous.
Oh God. Oh God. Guys, she's just like really close to danger. So, oh God. So the perfume there, that is interesting. Oh my God, what an episode. What an episode. Seeing, you know, like Will is playing the game. I have a feeling that he is playing the game. He will have to fight for not only his innocence, but to prove who he knows Hannibal is. Whew. So goddamn interesting. I love this. I've always really loved the way that Hannibal is, I don't know, so eloquent and elegant and tender, but in a disturbing kind of way. In the kind of way that makes you wonder if there is something wrong with you because you enjoy it. And Hannibal embodies that. He is elegance personified. He is such an interesting character, and I never get tired of talking about how interesting of a character he is. The motivations behind why he does the thing that he does, his relationships with the other characters, how they move. Sorry, there's a lot of air. It's just like really, really interesting to me. And now we have two characters with a deeper understanding of who Hannibal is. And it is just really, really fascinating seeing them explore this very complex, layered character that you can understand the motivations, you can understand, like, kind of, like, not super completely, but it makes sense for the character, the decisions that he makes, even when it never ceases to amaze you. So yeah, I was worried about the meat, because I was like, are we sure that you should be eating that? Because we are way past being, you know, horrified by him eating human meat. Like, that's old news, whatever. What I was worried about is didn't that, you know, was like with the chemicals. But I think that, okay, if it's the leg of the guy that was like the last one, the creator of the masterpiece, I think that it'll make sense because it is technically fresher. So I mean, like, if I trust someone to manage their food carefully, it's Hannibal. So I'm just going to continue trusting him. He knows what he's eating. You can argue that Hannibal probably knows better what he's eating than most of us. I, for most cases, don't even like to know what's in the stuff that I eat, because I don't know. It is weird. I am picky with food. But seeing him cook, it's always such an experience. I really love it. It's always so visually pleasing, and I think that it's just only better because you know the character and you know the context of what he's doing. So Hannibal, guys, Hannibal, he is becoming one of my favorite characters in general of the things that I've watched. I think that, oh god, he's just such an exquisite character. Oh yeah, he's just amazing. Sorry. And Will, I just feel very sorry for Will. I've felt sorry for Will since basically episode 1. Maybe not episode 1, maybe episode 2 or episode 3. It's awful what's happening to him. Of course he doesn't deserve it, but if someone can get over what's happening to them, if someone can, actually make a plan, I think it's him. So I am not really worried for him. I am worried for his mental stability and his mental health, but I think that, weirdly enough, because I think that he has more clarity now, I am not even that worried about his mental health right now. I am more worried about him being able to expose Hannibal, even when I don't really want Hannibal to get exposed. I've talked about that. It's a 50-50. I want him to get exposed, but at the same time I don't. So I just think that it's just so... He's playing the game. He is playing the game and he's making a good job out of it. Again, I'm sorry for what is happening to him, but I think that in terms of mental health, weirdly enough, he's in a better place now than what he was in the past because he has some clarity about what's happening to him. I am still worried about the thing that Hannibal and the other doctor found in his brain that needed, I'm not really sure if medication or operation or something. It needed something and it was getting out of control, and Hannibal took advantage of that because he wanted to see, he wanted to see what it was going to happen. It's just that Hannibal gives me the vibes of that meme where a house is burning down in in the background and there's this girl like smiling. Yeah, that's Hannibal. I completely he's really interesting. He's really a really well-educated individual. I think that he's really smart, but at the same time, weirdly enough, he has this almost chaotic energy without actually being chaotic energy, where I feel like he could just do things to watch the world burn and have fun with it. I don't know. It's a sharp contrast about his persona, but I think that he's just great. But anyway, so I think that he's just vibing and having a good time most of the time. And I love that for him. I really love the way that he just vibes with the situation most often than not. And no, it actually makes a lot of sense that he helped the guy finish his mural. It is really interesting because it appears that Hannibal believes in God, or at least in some kind of divine power of sorts. I think that it makes sense, but it's still interesting enough. So yeah, I am not surprised about that, but it makes sense, his reaction and all of the other things. And just Will is being so sassy in these episodes. He's completely sarcastic and ironic and just sassy because who wouldn't be in that situation, right? He basically doesn't have anything to lose at this point. So I am also really very much rooting for him. I am worried about the trial, and I am worried because I am worried for the psychiatrist. I don't remember her name, sorry. Hannibal's psychiatrist, that she's deciding to get out of the picture. She's deciding to get out of, this dangerous situation. And you know what? Yeah, girly, you do you. Get out before things get too messy, because you're already in danger, so might as well yeah, I just love that for her. I really hope that we don't see her again. I want to see her again. I really find her as an interesting character, and her conversations with Hannibal are always very enlightening. But because I like her as a character, I hope that we don't see her again, because if we don't see her again, it means that she's safe. So, and the same goes for Beverly, I think her name is. And so I think that she's starting to have a more what's the word? A more focus in this season, and that is kind of freaking me out, because we know that she's smart and she is just really getting involved in this. And I don't know, I think that she's smart and she's going to figure something out, and that is not going to be good, because she's already getting closer to Will in the situation that he is in. And I just think that if she starts at least believing him somewhat, she could be potentially in danger, and that sucks. But you know, I don't make the rules, that's just the way it is. So I am worried for her, but we'll see how it develops. Jackie's also going through a rough patch. He is just not handling the situation well. He has a lot of guilt, some of it well placed, some of it I think that not necessarily, because he doesn't really have all of the information. And you know, he's not really guilty of breaking Will as much as he thinks he is. I do think that he was pushing him too far in some cases, and I do think that he was not taking the right precautions with his mental health. But then again, you can't really blame Jack, because he tried to do things like, well, it's not his fault that the psychiatrist that Alana recommended happened to be Hannibal, which was the worst option for preserving Will's mental state. I think that it still could have deteriorated, but without Hannibal's intervention, I think that it would have been mostly okay. So, you know, that is not Jack's fault. He couldn't have known, and he doesn't have enough information, so it kills me that he has so much guilt. Same goes for Alana. I think that they are just really guilt-ridden, and I hate that, because it is a misplaced guilt. Not that they would know. I just really feel bad. Everyone is suffering. Everyone is suffering in this. Except Hannibal. Hannibal is piping. As he should. But everyone else is suffering. So I am just on the edge of my seat these episodes, because you never know what's going to happen. And yeah, so we are concluding this killer's case. Basically, it's been solved. Not really, but it's been solved. Will has a really good idea about what happened there, but then again, it's not like he could really explain his theories. Oh, well, he could, but you know, people probably could dismiss him, and he is facing charges. And I just thought that they were going to put him in an asylum in the place that he is and just leave him there, but no, it's going to be a trial. So that makes sense. I am nervous about that. I don't think they're going to kill him. Maybe, I don't know, he's the main character, well, one of the two main characters, so I don't think that they're going to kill him in season 3, because we still have a season 4, but no, season 2, because we have a season 3. But I am still worried, because things are just not getting to normal. So this episode was amazing. I think that it's been one of my favorite episodes. Just so many things happening, so many characters getting in trouble, and oh, I love it. I just love it. So If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!